cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast. On Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, and welcome to another Women Wednesday. Okay, fellas, I'm sure today's topic is going to generate a few comments. So, starting with you, Comedian 96. Do you agree or disagree that everybody is capable of cheating on their significant other? Do you agree or disagree?
Capable, yes. Agree.
Okay. Slash, do you agree or disagree that everybody is capable on cheating on their significant other? Everybody is capable.
I agree that everybody is capable. I mean, of course.
Okay. K Money, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
And for myself, I do agree. Okay. Today's episode was inspired by the TV show Snapped. If you're not familiar with the TV show, it's a crime TV series that profile women who reached a breaking point for one reason or another. Y'all familiar with the show?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Okay. So, we all know that men and women deal with emotions differently, right? And we all know what the word emotion means. Nevertheless, I'm going to give you the definition. Emotion, a natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationship with others. I'm going to read it again. Emotions, a natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationship with others. With that being said, I'm going to paint a scenario for you guys. You have a man that's in a committed relationship, whether he's married, engaged, or have a long-term girlfriend. He's in a committed relationship. He meets a single woman, and they're attracted to one another. They're attracted to each other. Now, he's made it clear to that woman he's in a relationship, but he's attracted to her. He has no intent of leaving his current relationship. Now, he and the woman, they start spending time together. And that time that they're spending together turned into a sexual encounter. Now, that sexual encounter turned into years of casual sex. Now, she agreed to keep their situations private because she's enjoying herself. So my question, fellas, in regards to this title of today's show, Good Mistress, is she a good mistress, or is it just a matter of time before she caused a problem in his home?
It's going to be a matter of time.
Go deeper. Elaborate.
It's going to be a matter of time because now she's in deep after years and years and years. She didn't actually really fell in love with the dude on the cool. Damn, his wife and all of that. She's put herself in this position. And she'll go the limit to do whatever she can so she can be with the dude.
I kind of agree with Slash. I think it's a matter of time as well, because I feel like in the back of her mind, she thinks, eventually she will hold that number one spot. And the longer it goes, the less tolerable she is or becomes, thinking that, her day is go one day come, and it doesn't happen.
I would partially agree with you, but it depends on level of income, because you guys know one right off the rip that don't mind being a side chick at all. So some instances, some women, depending on how much the man makes, don't mind being in second place because they're getting their bills paid. Superhead is one. Lil Wayne, she'll tell me, I know you, man, you got a girl, I'm married. I tell my husband, whenever Lil Wayne calls, I'm going over there. And she plays second place, even though she knows he's married or whatever else. She don't mind being in his second place era. So
here's the thing, though. She said that, right?
Right. She don't mind playing second place.
Okay, check it out. She said that. Mm-hmm. Do you think you say Lil Wayne is married?
I thought he was. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he was seeing somebody at the time.
Okay, so we know.
Because he's been seeing it for a while.
What? Time out. Yeah. Let's do this.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's use Superhead as your example.
Right.
And we know Superhead has been with multiple
men, yes.
Now, some of those men that she's been with were married.
Correct.
Okay. Now, which one? Just pick a man that she's been with that you know for sure that she was married. That was married.
You said.
Okay. Now, with that being said,
did she try to take the number one spot?
Okay. Hold on. What I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Hold on. What I'm saying. Right. You know for a fact, and I know too, that according to her book and her being on different shows or whatever the case may be, she has disclosed some of the names of the married men that she slept with, right?
Correct. But now, she wasn't trying to get the number one spot.
No, you're not. Hold on.
Go ahead.
That she slept with, right? Now, my question was, when I asked, I say, is she a good mistress, or is it just a matter of time before she causes problems in the home? So you know her business. What makes you think that those men wives don't know the business? So that means that there's a good chance that she did cause problems in the home.
Okay, for those stars. So she's one of those ones that would get all of the above, because I'm pretty sure she did not name everybody she slept with in that book. So that will make her a good mistress. I'm pretty sure there's some people that didn't make the book that got away with sleeping with her and no one knows. So good mistress, because she ain't trying to ruin their household.
Let me show you something. I can see the logic behind it.
Yeah,
I can see logic behind it. I can actually believe it or not. I can see it because I feel tell them something.
If she fucked 50 niggas and she only mentioned 20. 30 of them got away, and no one knows.
But let me show you something.
And she's not exposing them. She's not on the internet exposing, I did this, I did that. No.
Let me show you something.
She exposed them only in that book.
I can see your logic behind that.
Yeah.
But here's why I push back.
What's that?
I can't speak for... I'm going to speak for myself. Mm-hmm. Prior to me being married and me being in the military, I had a lot of sex. I cannot remember all of those females I had sex with.
Same.
So if she was having a lot of sex, not to mention she is in a few porn videos.
True.
Could it be that she forgot some of the people she had sex with?
One thing about a woman, you already know, they got calendars. Anytime they get bodied, unless they just straight up prostituting.
What the hell you think she was doing?
But she's a calculated prostitute. She wasn't finna get with none of us with no money. She's calculated everything she was doing.
So what you're saying is you believe that she remembered every person she ever had sex with.
I believe so. I believe her. I'm not saying every woman, but her, I believe so.
But she's a good mistress. In your
because with her it's calculated. She ain't sleeping with you. Ain't got no money.
I feel like,
and it's not. But what 1% of us with millions like that.
I feel like if there is no way to be a good mistress if you've already shown yourself to be a bad one.
Right. If you just snitched on 20 other motherfuckers, it's just.
But that was in her book. She snitched in her book.
Yeah, but still, it's out. No matter how you snitch, it's out.
How do you be a good mistress after you done snitch?
Yeah, that's true. True. She's probably but since that book over 10 years ago, she hasn't snitched on nobody else.
Well,
she's not out there like
the story is old now. The story is old,
but she fucked way more people than that's in that book. So she can add on and say, "Well, I got him too. I got him too." She didn't do it.
It's not news.
It's not news anymore.
It's too many of them doing that.
It's not
now.
It's not news anymore.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You got a point there.
So. Now, with that being said, with this scenario, and you guys are saying that it's just first of all, let me make sure we're clear. When I gave the scenario, I asked, is she a good mistress, or is it just a matter of time before she causes problems in your home? So, or I want to make sure we're all on the same page, or if we differ, I need to find out who differs. Slash, is she a good mistress, or eventually she's going to cause problems in your home?
Oh, problems in the home.
K Money.
Just a matter of time.
She's going to cause problem in the home.
Yeah.
Now, Comedian 96.
I will say, no matter what, it's just a matter of time.
Okay.
She's going to cause some problems.
Okay. Now, with that being said, if she caused problems in the home, whose fault is it?
His.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
he is.
For allowing it, for starting it, knowing he was in a relationship or married. You should have never went that route.
Okay.
Now you messed your home up.
No. That's the 100% correct answer. 100% correct answer. Because you're married, you shouldn't have done it. Or if you're not married, you're in a serious relationship, you shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Engaged, whatever, you shouldn't have done it. That's the 100% correct answer. However, that answer is also the low-hanging fruit. Now, with that being said, what if that guy, if you had to give that guy advice and you say, hey man, you shouldn't have done this. You know you got a gal, or you know you got a woman, wife, whatever, and you shouldn't have been out there cheating on her like that.
Right.
And he in turns tell you, but I was honest with the girl I was cheating with. I kept it 100 with her, and I was told her that I'm not trying to be in a relationship with her. I'm not, and he's adamant that hey, he thought it was just an adult thing and that they was gonna kick it or whatever the case may be, and they just having fun. They just having fun.
You know how that sounds, man. Let me tell you something, man. He's still wrong, bro. Either way, his act is not justifiable by anything in this world, bro. It's just not. And because he knew he should have kept it 100 with his wife, rather than keeping it 100 with the girl. With the girl, now but even still, now you messed up your home for not keeping it 100 with your wife, and she's been there with you for X amount of time, you know. So I just feel like, you know, there is no way out of that for him to be, you know, in the clear.
Yeah,
I don't see him in the clear on this one. No way possible.
Okay, so Comedian 96, you was gonna say something?
No, I don't want to retract that. I don't want to ruffle no feathers. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down a few things here on this list I have, right, of why it ends up going sour for a lot of guys that thinking that they got a good mistress. They think I got a good mistress. I got a good one, and the good mistress. The so-called good mistress tell you, oh, boo, I got you. I ain't gonna never mess your home up. I got you. I'm with you. We together, we solid. But here's how a lot of guys go wrong, right?
Yeah.
And y'all let me know if y'all agree. Men get too comfortable in their mistress's home. So when they get comfortable in the mistress's home, they fall asleep, not knowing the mistress can take photos of them.
Very possible.
Very possible. I have a funny story on that one. And it was this homeboy of mine that I knew. He was talking to this girl. He talked to this girl. I think he said she worked at the DMV or whatever. And she was married, right? Perfect. He said she was the perfect person to just cheat with because she was married. She ain't had nothing to lose. I said, bro. So he used to let her come to his house, right? In and out. When his gal leave, She comes in, he tap, he go to work, she go to work, DMV like that. Perfect. She never called him off cue, never texted him off cue, did exactly what he said. But what she did, this is what she did, was real slick and it's subtle, and you'd have never seen it coming. She wore the loudest perfume that an old lady would wear, that no black woman would wear.
White diamond.
That's and that's how he got in trouble. Cause he thought he was getting away, cause he was like, man, she don't never call, she don't never do this, bloop bloop. Man, my girl came on with the sheets. He said she picked the sheets up. What's this? I don't wear this.
I think you'd have slipped up.
I
heard you say my gal.
Oh, I said my gal. I said his gal. My bad. His gal came home. She lifts up the covers. I said my gal. He slipped up the covers. He said she lifted up the covers. She said, what's this? Is the way he said it, because he talked real fast. What's this? This ain't mine. And he just had the dookie face. All he could do was just.
So here's another reason why things go wrong, right? In addition to men get too comfortable in their mistress's home, right? Men take pictures with their mistresses, and the mistresses post them in their home and on social media.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah,
That's possible.
yeah. Because women investigating. They see something that's not supposed to be in that picture.
Yeah, they examine the background.
Yeah, who heel is that in the background? That's not my blankets on that couch.
So here's another one. Men talk too much about their current relationship and tell their personal information about their significant other to their mistress.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah.
Those times changed. Back in the day, we wouldn't say nothing, but now you go on the internet. These dudes just out here just telling all their business now. It's crazy. Now in these days, yeah, I agree.
Okay. Here's another one. Men have unprotected sex with their mistresses, running the risk of getting them pregnant, catching a disease, or here's something that a lot of guys don't think about, but women do. When you're having unprotected sex with one woman and then you go sleep with another woman, that'll throw off that other woman's pH balance.
Yep.
Now that's not a disease. That's not an STD.
But that's still a
You're
sign.
not getting nobody pregnant, but women know, hey, my pH balance is off. Hell, perfume can throw a pH balance off.
Right.
So that's something that men don't think about.
Yep. Women do.
Yeah, and that's how men be getting busted.
Yeah. Hey, dude, let me smell your dick.
Okay, here's another one. Okay. Men bring their young children to their mistress's home, and their children end up telling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Mama,
saw
we
that.
went over some girl house.
Oh,
Lady house.
yeah. She gave me a lollipop, and Daddy went in the room with her.
Yeah, I
and
saw
it was
that
in there.
video over social media this past week where the daddy stayed over at the
Fell asleep or something.
the chick's boyfriend was coming home, and the little boy was like, "My daddy stayed tonight." Was telling
The boyfriend that the daddy stayed last night.
yeah,
Damn.
and she was trying to tell him to shut up and shit, and she was like, "Nah, he ain't saying that." She was trying to basically coerce him on what to say.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Okay. And so here's another one. Men keep photos and text messages in their phone.
Yeah, that is a weakness, especially if it was a picture that you really, really don't want to delete. It gets
some
you
new
every
age
time.
shit.
Yeah, but that's
Some
why
new age
social
shit.
media, you got to be careful with that
Yeah.
social media stuff, because they be sending pictures, through social media and all that
On
old
the
kind of.
cloud after that.
So just to sum that part of those little bullets up. So the bottom line is men put too much trust in their mistress.
Yes, sir.
I guess I ain't never had one, but I don't know. Oh, man. I'll be too scared. I'll be too scared to
I can
cheat.
see that happening.
Yeah, men put too much trust in their mistress. Okay, so in closing, this is how some people think. I'm gonna say that again. This is how some people think. If you have a sexual relationship with a guy and he's in a committed relationship, don't get your emotions involved. If you do, you will be loyal to your emotions and not care about the consequences or damage you may cause in his household. Keep the main thing the main thing. A responsible sexual friendship only. This concludes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.